I think that everybody needs to put themselves through something that they don't know that they can accomplish. When you do the things that scare you, and when you do the things that you don't know if you can do, there is a true growth, and there is something inside of you that changes. On the day of the race, I was a little nervous, mostly because there was a lot of unknowns. I had never visited this place because it was 2 hours away, so I never really got to train in the exact place the race was going to happen. I knew that I was going to have to just figure it out on a day of. The ultramarathon, of course, happens the day of the race, but really, to me, everything prior to the race that led up to that very moment was more important to me. And this was just a testament of, did I really work that hard? Did I really push myself that hard? Everything was going to be revealed that day.
East side of the park, that's you got a little bit more like elevation.
What I knew about this race was that it was a 10-mile loop that you had to run 3 different times. So I knew that I was going to go through the first loop, get used to the terrain, and then I had to run it again and again.
This afternoon could be pretty deadly, even though it's cool. I think I feel like I looked last night. At 2 o'clock, we'll feel like 90-some degrees. With the humidity level. You know, it's only supposed to be 89, it's going to be feeling like 98
In the first lap, I was very, very excited. I was just on fire, and I was very happy to be out there because all of the training, everything that I had done for the past few months, all led to this very moment. Seeing everybody around me, seeing how people were out there also with the same mentality, also just wanting to push themselves, it was very inspiring because I knew that I was with people just like me. What we had to deal with was hills, ups and downs, very, very steep inclines, very, very steep declines of rocks. I actually felt like a superhuman just going through the course, just jumping back and forth through every single rock. But deep down, I knew that it felt like a storm was coming because I was only 10 minutes in, 15 minutes in, and I was already feeling the rocks hurt my legs. Everything all kind of collapsed in me at the same time around the end of lap 1 when I started to realize this is serious. I'm 2 hours in and everything already hurts. My feet hurt, my quads hurt, my hamstrings hurt, but I knew this is what I came to do. I knew when I signed up for this race that it was not going to be easy, and I didn't want it to be easy.
¿Cómo estás de agua? ¿Estás bien?
Hurts. Crazy trail.
I'm telling you.
Insane.
Lap 1 was everything that I had prepared for, but I was not expecting everything that was about to come.
¿Necesitas agua? ¿Estás bien?
I need to switch to water.
Ok. Le eché agua nada más.
Okay. Oh, you didn't put the thing?
Ya, solo échale. Si quieres, usa la misma botella, en vez de llevar eso.
The goal now is to finish, to be honest.
Take your time. Take your time. No te perdiste.
Oh yeah, that's what happened. I took a wrong turn and I lost a mile, so I'm at 11 right now.
Oh no. Ya, está pasando mucho eso.
Yeah.
You got this.
Good carbs. All right, I'll be back.
before I started the second loop, I just told myself, this is everything that you wanted. This is everything that you came to do, and you're ready. In the middle of lap 2, I clearly remember slowing down so much that all confidence that I had in me was gone. Mentally, I was no longer sharp. I would just tell myself, Hector, slow down, take it easy. You have another lap to go. Make sure that you get through this one. Keep on pushing. And I just kept telling myself, keep going. You're going to do this. You're going to finish this. I remember every single piece of me, every part of me, inside and out, did not want to go again. When you're in a deep race, you get to know yourself. In that moment where you don't know what to do, in the moment where you're in intense suffering, there is a voice in your head that is speaking to you. If I had not prepared before this race to handle moments of adversity where I continued despite what I felt, it was going to show. And that voice would have become so loud that I would have stopped. It would have convinced me that I am not the type of person who continues to go regardless of how I feel. Every single thing that I had done before this race was put myself in moments where I was extremely uncomfortable for long periods of time. Every single moment that I reached that point, I kept going. And deep down, I feel like it changed me. It changed me into believing that I am the type of person who continues despite everything. I pretty much told myself, I am ready for the storm. Even though my feet were absolutely done, my quads were feeling like they were blown out, my hamstrings had cramped up, it didn't matter to me. I knew for a fact that I just had to keep going, and if I took one step at a time, I just kept telling myself, eventually the pain is going to be over.
Got a whole 2 hours left. I've already been running for 4 hours and 37 minutes.
You got this, bro. Almost there. See ya.
The race was no longer about doing my best and about beating everybody else and about coming first place. It turned into a mission for me to finish this race. This lap felt eternal. It felt like it was never going to end. This lap also came with a lot of physical pain. I remember when I tripped multiple times, and when I would trip and fall over, my entire leg would lock up and cramp up, and I would scream in the middle of the woods really, really loud, just like, ow! And after I would get up, I would just tell myself, you have no choice but to keep going. You have no choice but to keep going. But there was a moment of hope. And it was when I saw Manny. When I saw him, I was a little surprised because I had no clue where I was at this moment. Mentally, I was gone. I remember telling him, why are you here? I'm so far away. When I first saw the little tunnel where you exit, I remember just feeling empowered because nothing that I had gone through in that moment or every moment prior mattered anymore. Nothing that I had gone through in that moment or every moment prior mattered anymore. The pain didn't matter. The falls didn't matter. Every single doubt, every single fear did not matter anymore because I was at the end of the race. I remember just getting a rush of adrenaline at the end and just going through that final part where it's grass and it's like a part of a field. But at the end, I remember just feeling free. Across that finish line, it was almost like a storm in my head had completely cleared away, and now there was blue skies that I could finally enjoy.
I just want to talk. Your feelings? That was incredible. That was incredible. Thank you so much
For your first 50K.
That was so hard. You can see it probably in my face. That was probably the hardest race. No, not probably. It was the hardest race I've ever done. Marathon doesn't come close. I finished with 7 hours, so I've been moving for 7 hours. And I thought I was gonna get 5. So this was a humbling experience, but it was very, very fun. And I can't wait to do another one. Maybe not anytime soon, but I can't wait to do another one because there's no way to get that feeling outside of this. So wow.